Good evening, guys. How are you doing? Good evening. Okay, let's wait. Can you hear me right? Everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir, we
yes, you
can
are
hear
audible.
you.
Can you hear me right?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Koti sir, you are audible.
Not able to hear. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me right, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay, let's start the session. I hope can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me start the session. Hi guys, good evening all. Welcome to Generative class or welcome to AI class. Okay, let's understand about what is AI. How AI being changed our life. Before we are going to discuss about AI and all, I am Keresa, or you can call me Koti. I have total 13 years of experience in data science and generative AI. Over the period of 13 years, I worked into multiple machine learning, deep learning, and AI projects extensively by using Python, by using SAS, by using R languages. From last 8 years, extensively we are using R language. And also I have strong expertise. Into machine learning and deep learning as well as AI with different industries such as like banking industry, telecom industry, and as well as healthcare industry. Okay. In this course, extensively we are covering the different domains to make you better understanding about the AI class. Okay. Let's start about the what is Gen AI. First of all, before we are going to discuss what is Gen AI or what is AI, let's talk about with a simple example. Okay, let's talk about the simple example. So in this example, we are going to discuss about the what is this? What is this? What is this? Come on. Come on, come on, please respond.
Mobile.
Mobile.
BlackBerry mobile.
That's all. That's it. Nothing else.
Control everything from that mobile or communicate to else by using of internet.
Nothing else. Nikita, Anand, what do you say? Is it just a mobile phone? Is it just a mobile phone?
BlackBerry mobile with keypad.
Exactly. Look into here. So it is a mobile phone, BlackBerry, with keypad. In early 2010s or early before 2014, people at 2012, 2008, people used to have BlackBerry with the time. If you want to write the message now, everything in the keyboard and the screen, you can drag and drop, you can increase flags and write. Earlier, there is no such facility. Enlarge the image. Is it possible to enlarge the image? Definitely no. Even by looking at the screen size also, which is very, very small, you could not able to extend or enlarge the image, right? So advanced things not possible. So world is evolved towards the smartphone industry. So that is what the point where we discussing about the once again, that is what the point. That's what the smartphone came into the picture. So why I'm talking this example also, I'll tell you. So the smartphone now you can take image or you can take photos as you want naturally or animated, AI videos, AI photos, shots, everything can be possible, right? Similarly, every decade, industry or human life or human perception changes. The way you thought in 2010 or 2015, the way you are thinking in 2025, will it be the same? Definitely no. Earlier, when the IT boom came in India, early 2000s, everyone talk about where I'm working in BPO. I don't know now this current generation people know about this or not. The fresher. Earlier, I think who having experience, like few people having a 10% experience about probably they heard about the BPO jobs. Now, do you think BPO jobs are exist in the India? AI can replace it. Everyone in this world can be replaceable, including Prime Minister of India, including President of India. Is the Narendra Modi the first President, Prime Minister of India? Before Narendra Modi, there were any number of Prime Minister who served for a country. Everyone have good at their individual, at particular area. Even tomorrow, Narendra Modi can be replaceable. Right? So AI can replaceable everything. Everything means where you require to learn upgrade upskill. Then only you can survive in the industry. New jobs get into the picture. Okay, that's what the example I want to tell you about the how BlackBerry. Do you think BlackBerry evolved into smartphone industry?
No.
No. Once upon a time in 2010, 2008, there were two phones. Everyone knew about that. What is the famous brand for everyone?
Nokia.
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 Now Nokia exists?
No.
No. Why? Because they are not evolved, they are not upgraded as per the people opinion, as per the people needs. Right? So that is how the AI been evolving. So earlier we used to work like this BlackBerry. Now industry are everyone working like as a smartphone. So uh, so similarly, here also what we need to do, we need to upgrade with the latest technologies. We need to upgrade our skills with the latest technology, which fits for our daily job task as per the market requirement. Right? Right? Let's see. Let me explain with simple examples one by one. With and without data science, let's understand a simple example. First of all, let's understand before we are going to discuss a term called Gen AI, let's understand there is a term called data science. What is data science? Okay, let me explain you simple example as a layman about the data science. So I will talk about the data science. What do you mean by data science? Here, how many terms we have? Two terms. What are those? Data and science. Science is nothing but what do you mean by science? What scientist does basically? What scientist does? This does does some experiment. Sorry.
Research.
What does? Research. From research, they will find out something, right? Right? Similarly, science. What do you mean by science? Everyone heard about the I've done science. I've done science. I know the science. Right? What do you mean by science?
Exploring new things.
Exploring new things which does not exist. Am I right? Exploring new things which does not exist. Similarly, data science is nothing but. So majority people say, I know the data science. If I ask you, hey, can you tell me what is the definition of data science? I will do visual learning, deep learning. Papa, I don't need. I need just simple definition. Data science is nothing but art of making decisions by using scientific methods with the help of data. As simple to say, finding something new which does not exist with the help of technology or with the help of science. Science means mathematics, simple to say. And by using existing data. Right? Simple to say, art of making decisions by using existing technology or data. Right? So now let's understand. So, sir, you are saying some definition, I did not understand. Okay. Let me give simple example. What are those? On the right side image, you can see some images, right? What are these?
Online platforms.
Can you tell what are these? Please don't say I don't know.
Virtual platforms.
OTT platforms. Social media platforms, can I say? Are what OTT, right? So, how many of you never touch in your life not on either of the social media, one of the platform? Please be honest.
No, with
Right? Please be honest. I hope everyone have touched or have used the one of the this thing, right? I never thought how Netflix is recommending you the movies. For example, you like Mr. Senapati, you like let's say horror movies, right? Let's say you watch horror movie. So next movie, it suggests you the horror movies only. That is called recommendation. That is called recommendation engine. Or simple as recommendation system or recommendation engine. This is what which is the survival task, survival thing for most of the social media platform. For example, let me tell you one example. I like Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. I like Shah Rukh Khan, but I don't like Salman Khan. As an example, I like Shah Rukh Khan. I don't like Salman Khan. So what if I get a movie related to Salman Khan? Do I like it? No. Definitely I don't like, right? I will feel irritating, right? What if Netflix keep on pushing me to watch Salman Khan? Am I going to subscribe or am I going to watch it or am I going to watch movies in Netflix?
no.
Definitely no. Definitely no. So I will definitely watch movies on net. I don't watch movies on Netflix because it is not recommending which I like it. So that is the reason here what it tells you how Netflix or Prime know which shows or movies would you want to watch based on your interest. Based on your interest. Even best example YouTube. Best example is YouTube. Whenever I could go, I used to watch comedy scenes. Right. So I just keep on suggesting comedy. Let's say I was watching something about this some disease, just tell it. It keep on suggesting related disease, how to cure it, natural how to cure it, what medicines you need to use, how can you cure within 10 minutes. Right. So that is what the recommendation. That's what recommendation. So one of the primary tasks where so for recommendation, what you require? For recommendation, you need data. That means some content is required, right? So content need to be generated, right? Right? In YouTube, you want to be like everyone are uploading the videos. For example, I ChatGPT. ChatGPT, everyone know about the ChatGPT, right? In ChatGPT, I'm writing that. How ChatGPT is relevant? Someone has to push the content, right? How content will be generated? How content will be generated? Maybe audio, video, image, text, anything it could be. To generate the new content with the help of existing content, generate the new content, similar content, or high level content. For that, again, we will use the Gen AI or generative AI. Make sense? Now connected, how we connected the generative AI? Understood? Any questions? Okay. So how Netflix? So understood me? So let me give one more example to make you better understanding. Let me give one more example to make you better understanding. So, okay. With and without data access. Okay, let's take this example. How your phone unlocked by looking at your face? Right. Let's say, how many of you, okay, let me ask this question. How many of you are watching how many of you having iPhones? How many of you are having iPhones? Come on, come on. I don't have. How many of you are having iPhone? No one? No one? No one? No one? No one? So, iPhone. So, when you look at the iPhone, automatically face lock, right? So, how does iPhone able to capture it? How does able to, for example, I'm using iPhone. If I able to, if I show my face, automatically unlock. If I show your face, will it unlock? No. Now, how does iPhone able to know it? How does it recognize? Right? Again, in the background, they are using a techniques of data science. For this, they are using a techniques called convolution neural networks. CN. It is one of the concept of deep learning method. One of the concept of deep learning method to perform these tasks. Okay? Right, to identify the cat, dog, image. Let's say you have cricket. So cricket, right? Everyone like the cricket, right? So there is a technique computer vision. There is a computer which advanced version of CNN is a computer vision. So I want to predict the shot, which shots will play. Right, cricket wagon wheel, you can see, right? Say where the pushing, right? That is an examples, like another examples of data science. So you want to generate the new images, right? Again, for that, again, we will use the data science, right? Now let's see. Science, okay, as I said, data science extracting the meaningful information from the data to utilize to predict the patterns and everything for the YouTube. Okay. Let me tell you one more interesting example. How world is being changed. There is a concept of Amazon Go. There is a concept of Amazon Go. Anyone heard about the Amazon Go? Anyone heard about Amazon Go? No, guys, come on, are you there? Can you hear me? Everyone. Akash, Akshay, Anand Reddy, Anantalakshmi, Amul, Anjali. Can you hear me? Deepika, Hemant, Kannan, Krishna, Krishna Chaitanya, Lakshmi. No one? Pavani. Okay. Have you heard about Amazon Go? No. Okay. Let me give a simple example to everyone. Have you ever been to DMart? Have you ever been to DMart? What is DMart? What is DMart, guys? What is DMart? Guys, if
It's
you
a
respond, that will be
supermarket.
great. Priya, go ahead, please.
It's a supermarket.
supermarket. So whatever the items you require, you can buy. You can come out, right? First, what you when you enter into the supermarket, DMart supermarket, whatever the items you require, you will collect. You'll put in trolley. You'll go to the billing billing section, right? So the most frustrating thing in DMart or supermarket is billing. You have to wait for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Damn shit. Why should I wait for 20 minutes? Is there any technology? Something magic should happen. I buy the products, I'll go out immediately. In fraction of or couple of minutes. Less than 5 minutes or less than 2 minutes. If there's something like, don't you think will it be great? Don't you think will it be great? Yes. That is what Amazon Go. Understood? That is what Amazon Go. What Amazon Go does, basically, they will create an application which tag your bucket automatically with your phone and everything. Just need to enter the phone or just need to swipe it. Whatever items will buy, you put in the trolley or bucket. So it will count it automatically. It will, you will go. That is what you no need to wait. That's what no lines, no checkout. Really superb concept. Have you ever thought how it working? This is again the another concept of Gen AI and AI applications. Understood? There is another concept of AI application. So, so see how much they're carrying, how long they're waiting. The last guy is frustrating, right? Arey, how long should I wait? So no need to wait. You want to go immediately, right? So for that, that is how we are going out. He's enjoying, he's going out, buying the products and is going out. That is what Amazon Go. So another example. This is where actual first the world has changed towards AI. This is the concept. Tesla. Have you heard about Tesla? Okay. Anyone are holding Tesla car? Anyone are holding Tesla car? Don't laugh at me. Shivlakshmi, are you holding Tesla car? Shivlakshmi? Anyone are holding the Tesla? Come on, come on. Nothing is wrong. Proud to say.
No.
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I had one story. I heard one story. There was a full rain is happening. With heavy wind and rain is happening. The guy is driving. This is a self-driving car. Wipers, wipers, right? Car wiper. It is not moving, right? Everything. So nothing is clear. How the person will feel? The person who sits in the car.
It's been very scarce.
How does he feel? So heavy rain, storms, heavy wind. Wiper is not work. I mean, wiper is not on, but car is going the speed of 70 kilometer per an hour. Let's say 50, 60, 70 kilometers per an hour. You are on the car. You are not handling the car. You are just sitting idle. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it, guys? Come on. How do you feel about it? It was a real incident happened. It was a real incident happened. Come on, come on.
Adventurous.
Adventurous, very good. It was a real incident happened in USA.
Very.
So the guy got scared and he took the car left side, side. All right, no, taken out of the road. He put he parked that. All of a sudden got a call. All of a sudden he got a call from the telecaller. What are you doing? Got scared. I could not able to see anything. I'm a bit scared. Do you think the self-driving car really required to on the wipers? Do you think really required to see what is there in front? Definitely not required. In and out of the car, across the car, throughout the car, within the car, outside of the car, everywhere there is a microphone, cameras, and everything. It captures the images. Based on the image, if there is a pothole, the road is clear or not clear, it will image, it will process it, and it will done. Do you know how it is will be done? Do you know how Tesla being developed? There is a concept called GRUs, not graphics, GRUs, gated recurring units, which is one of the concept under the deep learning. Do you know how there is a concept of deep learning? we'll go as in the course, we'll go in depth of the deep learning. Do you know how many neurons? There is a concept of neural network. Deep learning is all about neuron. There was 30 billion neural networks which created to work Tesla or car, simple self-driving car. Right, one of the most adventurous, most important tasks which are happening in the AI world. If you want to be an AI expert, you must have to have a knowledge on the deep learning. Okay, right? That is what example, how the world will change, right? So if there is a driver in the car, do you think heavy rain, thunderstorm, right? Heavy, do you think we'll go? Boss, let me stop here. I will go later once everything is cool. That is the advantage where we do not have a self-driving car. Understood, guys? How the world? Sorry. Now again, it is all part of the AI application. Right? So first AI is starting with the concept of generative AI. Okay. What is generative AI? What do you mean by generative AI? Generative, as the name suggests, as generative AI, generative AI is the generative AI. AI means artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence means it is a mimic the human behavior. It behave as a human thing. Generative means generative. What generative does? It create new text, new data, visually, audio, video, image. Image means photos can be image, right? Text. So, so based on your inputs, whatever the inputs you have given, based on the input, automatically it create the new image. Now the question comes to your mind, right? How does it generate? I asked to create a Senapati image, Senapati latest image, who look like as a badminton. I'm sorry, badminton, Batman, or Spider-Man, Hulk, right? I just I uploaded the Senapati image. Can you create Senapati as a Hulk? In fraction of minute, it is creating. How is it possible? How is it possible? Right. There are some pre-trained models. There are some pre-trained models. What do you mean by pre-trained models? Pre-trained is nothing but already model has been trained. By utilizing that, we can create the data. Some of the pre-trained models are ChatGPT, Gemini AI, Claude AI, Claude, Crew AI, like multiple things. DeepSeek, Grok, right? Right. These are some of the examples for this. Okay, wait. Don't worry. Let's go to the topic. First, all these things, how AI being generated everything came out from the because of recommendations. Right? So here, what is this? Google, right? I open the Google. So what is data? I'm trying to enter the data. See how it given the recommendations. It is recommending lot many things. What is recommending? It recommending the data, database, data science, data structure. Like this is one of the best examples of the recommendation engine. Okay, let me tell you one example. Okay, let me tell you one real world scenario, guys. How many are you holding a house? How many are holding own house? Come on, come on. Anyone are having home loan? Come on. I want to tell you one fact which could be useful to your daily life. Anyone are holding home loan? Come on, please. No one?
Yes, got it. Yeah.
Shiva. Shiva,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, I don't want an exact number. What is the loan amount are you holding? Don't give original amount. Give some random number.
Approx of 30 lakh.
30 lakhs. Right? What while buying your house, what you have done? You put down you as a moratorium, as a mortgage, you given a documents to a bank. Because let's say your house loan cost is let's say 40,000. Let's say 40,000. 30% you paid the down payment, 30% upfront you paid it, remaining 70% you go you are on loan. let's say 40 lakhs, right? 30% means 12 lakhs. So 28, and let's say 2 lakhs for registration or maybe interior work, even the 30 lakhs. That's how we're feeling. We are giving our documents, property documents, right? If you could not able to repay, you can sell it, right? Yes, right? What do you
Yeah.
tell, you know? What do you tell? Did you ask, did the bank ask you go for insurance?
Yes.
Did bank ask you for insurance? Now tell
Yeah.
me, is it really required? Is it really required to have an insurance? Why damn is required? And let me give my property. If I could not able to repay, you can sell my property, right? Why should I buy the insurance?
If any business purpose to repay the money, bank will be certain.
Could you please be louder? Speak bit louder.
There is any disaster happen,
Huh?
the bank needs to stabilize the money. So they are using this strategy to.
Stabilize the money if any disaster happens. You have a land, right? You can sell the land, right? Disaster happen. Probably it could be tsunami, earthquake, flood. If flood comes, what happens? Property will be there, right?
Something will damage. Or maybe.
Maybe interior could damage, but the property structure will be there, right? Tsunami structure could be there, could not be there, right? Or earthquake could be doubtful. Very good. Because of the insurance valid point.
To sell their insurance policy more.
Exactly. Because the bank want to sell their insurance policy. You are going with a home loan. You are putting the documents, you are paying everything, right? This is called cross sell. What do we call? Cross sell. So some of the companies, or some of the bank employees, that does cross sell very well. Let me explain one my real example to make you better understanding. Okay. So this is a recommendation again. They do recommend. You can buy this, then only I can able to give. Okay. So these are some of the examples for this. Now, any questions, guys? Any doubt about this? Are everywhere recommendation comes into everywhere daily life. So you're using WhatsApp, right? You are using WhatsApp, right? When you type in the messages in the WhatsApp, the again this is a part of your recommendation is also part of this. Yeah. Okay. Some of the generative AI applications, chatbots, conversational agents. Chatbot means you type something automatically, it will give. Chatbots is one of the famous thing everyone are using. Yeah. For example, whenever you got a doubt, you go to the bank, and you go to the bank, you are making inquiry. Earlier, telecaller will be there, BPO job, right? Now, automatically entering the what is the issue. They will give the proper options. Right. Let me tell you one example, real world example. Have you ever been to a hospital called Manipur Hospital? I'll tell you one of the examples. There's a Manipur Hospital, Apollo Hospital, like Asian, what is that? AIMS is there. Not AIMS, forget what AIMS got. KIMS is there. Like AIG is there. Like what it does? If you want to book an appointment for XYZ doctor, what do you have to do? What will you do, guys?
We go to the website.
You will go to the website. You'll go to the website. Is it? Come on, ever book the appointment without calling the telecaller? Hmm?
We will call the toll free number and we will.
I don't want to call. 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 What happens, you know? Go to the, they have one number, WhatsApp number, right? Say hi. Say hi. Automatically, I can show you, but it is recording. I could not able to show you. So personal information could be. Let's say if you open the any WhatsApp, let's say Manipal number, if you go there, say hi, automatically will ask you which location. So you select the Bangalore, select the there in the Bangalore, there could be a number of hospital could be there, right? Whitefield one, Mukesh Palya, like Jayanagar, blah blah blah. So you select the Whitefield. And then automatically it asks how my system. Book an appointment, consultants, right? Phone consultant, video consultant, book an appointment. Do you want to visit the doctor? Yes. So these things, right? And then show which what is the disease, which doctor you want to meet, radiology, neurology, urology, gynecology, diabetology, whatever ology you have. Right? You book it. Right? You select that, can show you the doctor name. How is it happen? Everything. Do you think it's a normal system? They have created something? It is a chatbot. Simple. It is AI chatbot. So whatever the predefined required information you have given, right? Based on that information, automatically it will sum up. So to perform this AI-based chatbot, there is a one nice technique which created by Google called BERT, BERT, which is one of the nice technique to create the chatbot. It can run your work in a couple of minutes. In our course also, we are going to create the real world chatbots. So today morning, one person called me. He asked me, Koti is a company, actually. Koti, can you create me one chatbot in 10 minutes? I need it immediately. Yes, I can do. Hardly within 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, we have data, proper data. Within 15 minutes, we can create a dashboard. All thanks to AI. Now you have a question. Do I really need a coding to create chatbot? Was not required much. You just need the basic, you just need to apply your common sense. That's it. Okay? Perfect. Now conversational agents. Can anyone think about, can you give an example of conversational agent? Can anyone think about the conversational agent example? Can anyone think about the conversational example? You know, ChatGPT is one of the example. ChatGPT, your conversational agent means ChatGPT is an agent who is responding to your queries. It will give the answer to your queries. Even you don't want to share some information to anyone, you felt everything in your mind, wanted to explore something. For that, you can use the chat answer. And let's play with some examples. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me what problem you're facing, everyone, in your life? Anyone? What is the common problem? Job. Job. What is the common problem? What is the common problem? Shiva, are you there? As you said, the house, home loan, and all. Shiva, are you there?
Yes, got it.
Yeah. Shiva Kumar, right?
Yes.
Shiva, I hope you are married as a home and everything. Are married, right? Do you have kids?
Yes.
I know personally about you, but I'm just asking you. Do you have kids?
Yes, got it.
How many kids you have?
Two.
Two. What is their age?
One is 6, other one is 12.
Okay, one is 6, other one is 12.
Yeah.
Now, what is your dream they want to become? So, as your kids, right? His dream is his kids want to go for medical, MBBS, and all. Let's try to just example, right? His age is 12 years. Now, you have a doubt whether it is a dream their kids want to go study MBBS. As of today, market really costly, right? But now, let's say I'm giving a prompt. I'm giving a prompt. Hey, I have, see here. Hey, I have two kids. One daughter, 12-year-old. Listen carefully. This is the genuine example I'm giving. 12-year-old and a son with a 6-year-old. I want my dream. My dream them to study. Okay, I'm just giving example. Anything study as an MBBS and MBBS. Okay, listen carefully. MBBS. I'm not sure they will get free admission. Right, I am looking for management seats. Okay, listen carefully. Management seat for their MBBS plus PG plus specialization. Some specialization, right? Specialization will be there. Could you let me know how much amount is required? See, I cannot share this information. Where is it? Where it went? I cannot share this information on the other side. Honestly speak, will you able to share? Shiva, will you able to share? No, right? They will look like
No.
right? See, look into here. Look into here. This is a great ambition, dream of your children pursuing MBB, PG, postgrad like MD, MS, and further specialization in India through management is possible, but it can be very expensive depending on the college and state. Let me break down the approximate cost for MBBS quota as of 2024, 2025, because right recent one. The MBBS management quota in India, a private medical college, which is 70 lakhs to 1.5 crore. Deemed university is something about 1 crore to 1.5. NRI quota something 1.2 2 crores. Let's say 2 crores example. So duration of the PG is 50 lakhs, dermatology or the radiology, right? General medicine, pediatric surgery and all, right? So especially in DM, DH, MCH, I don't know what is meaning, cardiology and all. So the total cost with per child will be 3 crores on an average price. So for children 6 crores, you both go through the MBBS specialty. So encourage them. See, it is giving suggestions, right? So what would be the cost? See, this is the question they give. Now conversation started, right? They give responding. This is called conversational start. Whatever your doubt, silly doubt, it could be silly doubt also. Ask the chat GPT, it will give. Right. So you don't know where to invest, but don't blindly believe the chat GPT. Don't trust chat GPT blindly. But apply on top of that, apply your common sense. Whatever the information it is giving could not be an accurate. Right? This is what an example of conversational agents. Right? Understand the meaning? Right? Come on, guys. Are you clear about this? Okay. So now, okay. Now, most important thing I'll tell you. Most important thing I can. So the chat GPTs are like the generative AI tools. It can help us to create the code creation, sorry, content creation. Whatever the content you require, you can ask. It will give you. It could be abusive also. It can give you. Right. I don't encourage to do that, but it will give you any content. One fact I'll tell you. Earlier, how many of you knew about the LinkedIn? How many of you knew about the LinkedIn? Very less people, right? How many of you know about the LinkedIn? Very less people. Is it really true? So what LinkedIn? Majority of them now they're posting. Even go to the Instagram, people are writing lines of lines, right? 10 lines. They're writing beautiful. They went for a Goa. Let's assume that two people went for a Goa. They write a story on Goa. Right. They create some illusion and everything. In reality, it will not be there. Right. How is it possible? Everything. Thanks to Chat GPT. I went to a Goa. Can you write a nice story about the Goa? Copy paste, post it, Instagram. Like me who never been to Goa. Yeah, these many things will be there. Right. These many things will be there. Right. So that everything will be, oh, his communication is really nice. How are you able to generate it, the data? How you are able to write the message? Boss is not doing his work. He's using Chat GPT or Gemini. Okay. There is one example of content creation. Next example, which is a really, really important, code generation and assistance. Guys, trust me, earlier we used to sit write lines of codes. Let me tell you one example. In 20, I used to work from 2015 onwards, I'm working in a bank as a risk analyst. I mean, credit risk specialist. Okay. Earlier, this is the real story. Earlier, we used to work a tool called SAS, SAS. Now everything been migrated to Python. What in 2018, 2019, what we done, what we have done, everything we written manually, line by line code, everything code in SAS, everything we written Python. Boss, now it is not at all required. In fraction of minutes, what code you require, everything will be generated. So if you want, so majority of people, I want to learn AI, but I don't know the coding. Don't worry about the coding. Coding is a just kind of piece of paper, right? The way you now, if I ask you to write second grade exam, what do? Now, if ask you to write the second grade exam or first grade exam, what do you say? ChatGPT. Come on, yeah. If I ask you to tell about the ABCD, what do you say? If I ask you to tell about the number 1 to 100, what do you say? You'll say the numbers ABCD. You ask me reverse, all right. If I go and ask you first grade kid, will they able to tell? They think, right? Like coding also, you are not required to spend hours and hours of coding. Nothing is required. So there are the tools. Let me show you one example. One of the tool which we are using heavily in the industry also, GitHub Copilot. There is a tool called GitHub Copilot. GitHub AI pair programmer. This is the one we are using, the pair programmer. See, here you need to sign in. Okay, get started for free. Let's say, oh my God, I need to pay. I don't have the money to pay. No. Okay, pay yearly 100 rupees and all. Let's say, so sign up. So they're using ChatGPT and all. So billing frequency 100 rupees. Okay, we'll pay later about. So sign up. So you need to sign in and all. What you need to do? Just you go there, automatically ask you to write the questions. Code space, instant development environments. You can create anything automatically. It is free of cost. Just need to go there and create an account. You can do it in fraction of minutes. Or even ChatGPT also, you can ask the ChatGPT also. Tell me complex program. Any program you want to write a code? Any program you want to write? Let's say, okay, let me write. 1 second. Write a code. Write a Python code. See, look at here. Python code for factorial. Okay, simple factorial. Don't worry. Here is the Python program. Method using the recursion and all. So, okay, sum this. Can you convert above program into Java code? See, equivalent Java program. Given any program, automatically it will convert. Even forget about this also. There is a Google Colab. There is a thing called Google Colab. So this is what we teach in our daily classes also. So this is example, one of the neural network examples I'm talking about. Some of the, let's say, so there is a thing called collaboratory. There is a thing called collaboratory. Okay. Here automatically you done mistake also code. Doesn't matter. Automatically correct it. Automatically it will correct. For AI and non-AI guys also, this is really, really useful. So here generate with AI. Write a program uh, to understand about neural network. Should spelling mistake should be correct. Okay, neural prime number. Understand about the data program to understand about the prime numbers. Okay, easy to understand. Just generate. See, it written the generate. Right. So let's say by mistake I remove this code. By mistake I remove this code. Okay, remove. Do you think it will work? Do you think it just I started executing? It is connecting, guys. So entire AI, everything will be developed in our course by using the Google Colab only. So it gives some numbers. Okay. So I remove this code also. So it says the def error. some error, right? So here, see, it is asking to explain the error, right? See, please explain the error, this error. Automatically, so it says, boss, this is the pair you have written the wrong. Accept and run. So see, automatically accept and run. That is the use of this. That is all about the AI. Earlier, we used to worry about the coding. Now, we don't require to spend hours and hours for just writing the code. What if I get an error? Who can help me? Even for non-AI people, non-IT people also could be helpful only. Understood? So we can build various applications. Okay, understand about this. Language translation. It is one of the most important tasks. One of the most important task is about the language translation. What do you mean by translation? Language translation. Language translation means converting from one language to other language. Right. I used to thought, not only me, most of the people, majority of the people, we have a worry or fear about the English language. Right? If something is there, if I speak my native language, let's say Kannada, my native language is Kannada. If I start speaking in Kannada, automatically convert English. How does it look like? You feel really happy, right? You feel really happy, right? Automatically tell in Kannada only to me, though they're speaking, right? So there are the something, right? Some of the video charts, audio, right? Everything can be done using the language translation. For this, we have some machine learning algorithms, right? Some machine learning algorithms are there to translate the English language. Again, thanks to Google, which created the nice algorithm or nice techniques for this. Nice library. There is a library for language translation, right? Google. We need to say thanks to Google, right? Next is email and communication assistance. So majority of people fear how to write a email, how to communicate with the senior management. So we are always worried about that, right? We are always worried. Even I have a 10 years of experience. If I want to write a mail to my vice president, my super manager, always it is a fear, right? Not only me, everyone, majority. So we felt that there could be some grammatical mistake, typo mistakes. We don't know which word we need to use and all. In that aspect, if I use ChatGPT, automatically it give all the information, right? So now I use the ChatGPT, right? So suppose if I ask ChatGPT, let's say if I ask the ChatGPT, can you write a mail regarding business proposal? Business proposal. Of what? Business proposal. What business proposal? For acquiring a company. Acquiring TCS company. I want to acquire TCS company. I am sales manager. Let's say I'm vice president in let's say Google. So let's see. Strategic business proposal. See, to chairman CEO of TCS, relevant executives are legal. I hope this mail find I'm reaching out to my capacity as a vice president Google to initiate a confidential dialogue regarding a potential strategic opportunity between our organization. It is long been recognized as a global leader in IT service consulting and all everything is given. All right. If you send this message, just copy, send it. Copy paste, send. How much time you spend to write this? If you don't have ChatGPT or some AI tool, how much time it would take? It take minimum 1 day. Right? Minimum 1 day, guaranteed. Though you are a vice president also, one word also could not go wrong. Then they'll sue us. We need to fight the legal battle day by day. That should not happen, right? So look into this, everything. So even if you want to think like this, how much that will take? It has given just a fraction of seconds. Everything. That's what email communication. Now, trust me, 70% emails are circulating in the industry are utilized by ChatGPT, are used somewhere other way around, utilized or used by ChatGPT only as of today. Right? Because of this, everyone thought, am I going to lose the job? No. Earlier, you used to spend a lot of time to write an email. Now you are not required to spend a lot of time on this. It is given to improve your quality of work. Improve your quality of work. And let me tell you one example. Classic example of India, classic example. I'll tell you one example. How many are you from? Maybe not you, not your father, your forefathers came from farmer background, farming background in India, farming background. 40 years ago, I don't think so everyone are having business in India. 40, 50 years ago. How many are having the came from family, business family? Somewhere other way around, majority of are depending on the farming. Do you agree with me, guys? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Only one? No one? Or do you feel or anyone feels shy to say I'm a farmer? I came from farmer background? Anyone? We are proud to say. Farmer is the who gives food every day for us. Right? Why I'm talking about this example of farmer? What farmer thought in 50 years ago there were no tractors. I hope everyone know about the tractor, right?
Yes, sir.
50 years ago, 40, 50 years ago, there were no tractor. When tractor came into the picture, in 40, 50 years ago, there was no two-wheelers also in India. I mean, one are there, is there, not major. Right? When tractors came into the picture, everyone thought, how should we survive from tomorrow onwards? Right? Earlier, for the same task, 10 farmers used to work. The machinery are doing in short time with one person only. Who is required? Driver only required, right? Driver only required. He learned the skill. Listen carefully. He learned the skill. Now, that means farming gone from India. A farm, right? Still evolved a lot. They are earning a lot. Similarly, we are in the same situation of AI also. Understood? Similarly, we are in the same situation of AI. Just started. By learning this, improve your skills, get more opportunities. What AI can kill you is the repetitive task. Same task you are doing. Sir, I'm doing everyday brush. Does AI replace my doing brush? Definitely not that. Repetitive work. Telecaller. Example, I'm giving example of telecaller. Hi, I'm calling from XYZ company. Are you liking my services? Same thing you speak right for 10. Why can't I automate this? Where AI cannot think innovatively. AI can suggest you, but AI cannot think innovatively. AI cannot speak. AI can generate the content. Do you think AI can able to speak? AI can write the presentation, can create the presentation, can able to do that? Can able to present in front of thousands of people? Definitely no. It can improve the quality of work. Okay? Make sense? Is it boring? Medical information retrieval. Any doctor friends in your group? Any doctor friends? Anyone? Now, doctors are facing, because of AI, doctors are facing headache every day. Do you know why? Anyone guess? Any guess?
Yes, I
Yes,
can
guess, tell
guess.
me.
Because patients before coming to the doctor, they are exploring what's happening and what the medications using AI and ChatGPT, and then they are going to the doctors for
Exactly.
to yeah, to verify whether doctors are giving the right medication.
Exactly. What happens, one of my cousin is the doctor is telling to me on the other day. So he recommended some test. So after that, once that report came, they're uploading the report into ChatGPT. Patients are uploading the report into ChatGPT. Now they're asking, can you summarize it? It's giving and asking what medication required. Let's say The antibiotic also, let's say they're suggesting some antibiotic. There could be levels, level 1, level 2 of antibiotic. Probably ChatGPT suggested a level 2 antibiotic. They have written as a level 1 antibiotic. Why are you writing this? Why are you writing this? Why are you not suggesting this? Boss, that is a level 2. You should go with the level. If it's not cured by level 1, then you need to suggest to the level 2. They don't listen. Right? They are asking a lot of questions. Now, doctor should be ready to answer that questions. Right? That again, thanks to ChatGPT or thanks to AI, earlier we don't have this information also, we don't have knowledge on this. Whatever doctor said, we have to trust. Right? But that is not a sin, right? It is a great opportunity to ask the question. Then only we can able to get to know about the problem. We can able to take more precautionary actions. Thanks to AI. Right? But there are the doctors, we have to adjust. Right? This is some of the AI applications which are using. So generally, two sides of AI Gen AI will be there. One is about the language side, text data. Second is image. So language side, ChatGPT, content creations, language translation, LLMs. So face detections, object classification, self-driving car, all these things we can do in a projects in the these things. Okay, then that's all for let me stop it today. We'll cover remaining things in tomorrow class with the different examples and what it does. Let's go with the questions, please. Yeah. And in the course also, next 5 days, guys, first 5 classes are free. First today, tomorrow we start with tomorrow we'll discuss about the architecture of Gen AI and all. And then after we will go with the SQL first. Then understanding the data, then only we can able to do from SQL, Python, machine learning, deep learning, AI, which is the order we have to follow. Okay, the course curriculum. So next 5 days, the content course curriculum is same only. I mean, sorry, link will be the same only. The same link which you joined, you can go with that. So these are the content we are going to follow in the course. So the content which is about the introductory to generative AI, the one which we are discussing today, and then we will go with the SQL, Python, applied machine learning. Start with the deep learning, which is really important for the text data and structured data and NLP, natural language text data performing the deep learning, computer vision, and then LLM, how to build their own applications of LLMs, how to build application using without code, building production ready with the RAG, retrieval augmented generations with the llama index, fine tuning, right? Training LLM from scratch too, and deploy the model. Deploy the model can be deployed in the machine learning model, deep learning model, or even AI model can be done by using the MLOps and LLM ops. Machine learning models and deep learning models can be done using the MLOps. LLM ops is the deep learning model, so large language model. In US, if you know only this concept, there are a lot of openings. In India also for 3 years experience, if you know only this concept, there are a lot of openings on this MLOps. You know the MLOps? So SQL, Python, machine learning knowledge, deep learning knowledge, CV computer vision knowledge, and AI knowledge, only knowledge and MLOps. If 2-3 years of experience for people, if you know the MLOps, they are paying you tons of maybe lakhs of the salary. In the US, for MLOps itself, they're paying almost 1.2 lakhs dollars salary. MLOps, machine learning plus operations. LLM, large language models, that is AI models plus operation. Operation means you need to know the deployments, how to deploy the model. The deployment can be done using the mission cloud. Streamlit is another thing. Bedrock, like open source, Azure open source. These are the different areas where we can perform the deployments and all. Right? Right now, that is the examples of this. Now, any questions, guys? Any doubt so far? Clear? This is a process we follow. Guys, see, if you want to learn all these things, these are the 3 areas which is really required. If you want to go with the own applications, you want to run your own companies tomorrow, you want to create your own applications, these 3 topics is really important as a foundation concept, fundamental concept for this generative AI. These concepts, like as your ABCD alphabets, What are the language you can speak? These are the alphabets of the language. Tomorrow, ChatGPT may there, may not be there, but this will be there forever. Everything going forward, everything AI can be developed only these three topics only. So just, of course, these are the foundation topic. Based on this, we are going to discover or we are going to utilize these topics. Now, any questions, any doubts? Guys, come on. I'm happy to answer your questions now.
So Koti, we are going
Yeah.
to do prompting also here, right? Or is that a separate one?
This is here, right, sir? Building LLMs using prompt engineering.
Okay.
Yes, next question.
So how long is this whole session? I
Sir,
mean,
could you please speak louder?
can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, Swarup, yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, like, how long is this whole course going to be for?
6 months, sir.
6 months. Okay.
6 months, daily 1.5 hour.
Only 1.5.
1.5 hour, 6 to
Sorry.
7:30. 7:30 p.m. PST.
Okay. Well,
With
thank you.
practical knowledge, practicals will be covered. As Hinduism, as the same energy will be committed for next 6 months. Yes, but
So I think you have this course, and there is also another some Gen AI course or something, right? So can you tell me what would be the difference between this one and that?
this is Gen AI course only, right? Sir,
This is
these
the
are the
Gen
Gen
AI.
AI topics.
Okay.
These are the Gen AI topics.
Oh,
Get started with LLMs, building prompts, building RAG models, fine-tuning LLMs, MLOps. These are the Gen AI first course.
okay. I was confused by the wording. Like when I joined the meeting, it said data science. So I thought like maybe there's more of the data science kind of thing, and there is a separate Gen AI course. Okay, but that's not the case. It's the same
But
course.
without knowing the deep learning concept, it will be difficult to. You can learn. Gen AI can be learned in 2 days also. You can build your own models, LLM models in 2 hours also, 2 days also. But those will be on top of your ChatGPT, on top of Gen AI, on top of Claude AI. You want to build your
Got
own application without using ChatGPT or anything, you need to learn the deep learning concept. That is really important. So why deep learning concept also? I will tell you one example. Just give me one example why I will tell you also how it came. Okay, just give me one example. 1 second, I'll explain you all this question. Note.
Sure.
I should have opened it. Unfortunately, I did not open. I'm just opening. I'm writing on the board. Just give me 1 second.
Sure.
So here probably everyone heard about ChatGPT, right? Everyone heard about ChatGPT, right? Right.
Yep.
What is a chat means? Chatting, communication between two. GPT means what is GPT? You probably heard about GPT-4, GPT 4.1, right? Right. So GPT is nothing but generative pre-trained transformers. T means trained transformer. So transformer. All right. Pre-trained transformer. Pre-trained transformer is a kind of modeling technique or algorithm which already created. There are thousands of models being created to perform the task. Based on that, it generates the data. So generate data could be in the form of text, image, audio, video, everything. There are billions of data being generated. Right. Now transformers came from the concept of encoders and decoders. Encoders and decoders. The encoders and decoders mean encoding the data, decoding the data. So do you think computer can able to understand the text language? Do you think computer can able to understand the image data? Do you think computer can understand the audio data, video data? Definitely no. Computer can able to understand only the language consists of the zeros and one number. So that is encoding. We need to convert decoding. So for that, we need to use text data. So we have text data example. There's a concept encoder decoder comes from the concept of LSTM, long short term memory. I have a 10 words, 10 sentences. It is not possible to system remember, right? To remember the system, all these things store the memory, long, shorter memory. It is came from neural network, RNN, recurring neural network. Recurring neural network is a concept as a part of deep learning. So which came from the deep learning. So the deep learning, you want to understand the deep learning, you require the machine learning. So this is how you need to learn the concepts. So if you want to utilize the existing ChatGPT, you don't need all this thing, nothing. You want to build your own application. So let's say Shiva, you're working in a bank, or Mohan, you're working in a bank. Do you think bank will allow you to use the ChatGPT? No. They ask you to create your own application. How do you do that? Your client asks you.
Now, no, Kotti, now we have guardrails, so we can use Gene Studio and all. But there are guardrails that no information goes out. It filters.
Maybe filter, right? How
Yeah.
sensitive it is, we don't know, right? Still, right? Only some set of data, right? Are you allowed to
Only some set of them, not everything.
are you allowed to import, are you allowed to give your own data to them? Your bank
Not,
information, customer information?
no.
Then,
That's guardrail.
right? Then you want to perform data analysis. Repeated class, how will you do that? For that, you need to create a own application. Right? You need to create a own application. This is the structure you need to learn about this. Understood machine learning, deep learning, RNN, LSTM, decoders, encoders, transformers. So ChatGPT, everything can be done in this structure. So that is the reason we're starting with the machine learning concept. Swarup, are you clear now?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, go ahead.
Yeah,
Do
but
we
this
need to
is
have
Mohan.
any?
Yes, go ahead, please. One by one. I can answer the question. Please go ahead, Swarup.
What kind of cloud knowledge do we need to have?
In our course, we are going to, for deployment, we are going to use AWS. Sir. So we are going to deploy the model AWS. In local, we are going to use the Streamlit.
Okay,
AWS
but it's
platform.
not like required, like you need to have like deep in-depth knowledge of cloud or anything like that. I mean, as
No.
whatever you teach in the class, that should be good enough to use.
For deployment purpose only required, right?
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Yeah. Next. Mohan, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, as a ETL engineer, like if I want to my improve my I want to save my whatever the time required for a particular task. So these kind of things can be. Is it possible to with this generative AI? I mean,
Can be done. See, some of the ETL pipeline, when you create the ETL pipeline, at some point of time, you need to collect the data, you are analyzing the data, right? Transform the data. There could be some steps which can be automated, right?
okay.
It can be done by generative AI. If I look into the problem, exact data and all, I can tell you that what data from ETL. Basically, ETL means exploring, transforming, and loading. So we are getting the data, we're exploring the data from different sources of data. Maybe your data could be HTML format data, or maybe your data could be CSS data, or maybe your data could be like text data or anything, or your data could be some database, DBMS data or anything. From different data sources we are getting. You are transforming the data into a single data set, proper data set, and then you are loading into your own database, right? So there could be, let's say you are getting some text data. You want to clean the, for example, you are extracting data from X Twitter. There can be annoyed data, some unusual data. You want to remove that. For that, we are going to use the GenAI to clean purpose, the text data and all.
So there are some techniques by using generative AI to clean this data, right?
Yes, that's what. For example, you want to clean the text data like Twitter data. For that, there is a technique called beautiful soap is there. For example, you want to clean the data, you want to convert the text data in numerical format, right? You want to understand the sentiments and all. For that, we are going to use this generative.
Actually, what is the problem nowadays? Everyone is like asking, like how you enter the AI into your regular work, how you can speed up the work. So we need to give a statistical figures to our management. So that is
Yes.
what happening in offices. So how it will be helpful to like How can I tell them like this is where I can use this? So because I came from ETL background.
Yes,
So
so then Mohit, I can tell you is that what are the different sources are you getting the data?
SQL
First,
Server, plain. Yeah.
one is SQL Server. What kind
Yeah.
of data you have in SQL Server?
So DBMS,
What kind of data? I mean, can you give some example of data? How does it look like?
legal data, for example.
Legal data. For example, legal data. So when you look into the legal data, so there can be thousands of documents for legal data, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
So as a person, it will take a lot of time to read the data and to read the document and then summarize the document. So with the help of text summarization or with the help of concept of language modeling, right? We can summarize the data, we can give the recommendations, everything in fraction of a couple of minutes by processing generative AI. So you can tell that by looking on an average, let's say 100 page document, to read a 100 page document, it may take, let's say, 10 hours, 5 hours. By using generative AI, it can be done, or by using LLM model, it can be done within 15 minutes to 1 hour. That's how we can tell the save the time. That's how we can give an example to your man, your team.
Right.
So what you have to do here, you have a document data. Document data cannot be in the form of understandable format. What you are doing, you are cleaning the data. Once you clean the data and you are making the data into readily available data, readily understandable data, then you are start analyzing the data. So if you automate the process, whatever the document comes, these are the steps I need to perform X, Y, Z step, step 1, step 2, step 3, and then do some NLP model, implement it in the form of nice UPI, UI. Make sense, Mohan?
Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. I hope that's clear, right?
Yeah, clear.
Yes, please. Next question. Next question, please.
Koti?
Yes, madam. Priyaji,
Yeah.
tell
Yeah,
me.
I have seen the another course like data science with Gen AI. Is that the same course or is this different one?
Madam,
But
same course only. Data science with Gen AI. Say that is the reason I started with the data science only today also. So directly, even if I teach you, see, let me be honest with you. Even if I teach you directly Gen AI topic, you won't understand anything. Probably I may cheat you. That is a kind of cheating. So that is the reason I give an example also. We start with the ML. Want to go ML? Deep learning, RNN, LSTM, decoders, encoders, transformers. That's how we are going to use the course, which must be started with the Gen data science only.
so are we going to cover Python libraries like Pandas,
Eh,
Seaborn, Matplot?
Yes, exactly, madam. We are going to cover first library is about the OS operating system. Then we are going to cover the date library. Then we are going to cover array library. Then we are going to cover NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, SciPy library, Scikit-learn, Keras, PyTorch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we going to cover Power BI as well in that?
I don't know. For this
Yes.
itself,
Okay.
it take a lot of time. But we have other mentor for Power BI. They will teach you. But
No,
in this case,
I've
madam,
seen Voucher that covers Power
that's what
BI
I'm
as
about.
well.
That's what I'm about to tell you. That's what.
Sorry.
As a
Yeah.
Power BI, we are going to cover very basic session that maybe 8 to 10 sessions. How to create a dashboard. Our
Okay.
basic understanding about the DAX functions we will cover in this course, but not in depth as like as our Power BI training other course. Other course will go for 45 days. This course will complete in 8 days as a basic knowledge we will give you. That some other mentor may take that session. I'm not an expert in a Power BI. Except Power BI, rest every topic, every other topic, I will take care.
Okay. Thank you.
So the
Hi,
reason
Koti.
that one second, sir, 1 second, Ji. Manoj ji, 1 second. The reason, Priyaji, why I said no initial Power BI, the expectation, I don't want to create the wrong expectation. So Power BI means yes, madam, yes. Oh, you said yes, you cover in depth. So other course are given 45 days. So your assumption will be the same. So that is the reason I given the clear picture. Yes, Manoj. Yes,
Thank you.
clear, right? Yes, Manoj, please.
Hi, Koti. I'm coming from a low code, no code. Like I just done the Power BI full stack
Yes,
and I
yes,
work in an
yes.
organization. So for this course is required like a prior coding or about some kind of deep knowledge about the coding or language and
Yeah. First of all, thank you. You came from local background. And see, as we are living in digital world or AI world, coding is not at all a problem. If you don't know any code also, you can get it from internet. There are the n number of tools, or platforms where code can be generated as per a requirement. But what is really important where AI cannot able to evolve is understanding the business problem, solving the business problem, and interpreting the business problem. That only human can do, where AI cannot able to do. That's what you need to do. For example, you are, let me get you came from low code, no code background. That means you probably create some dashboards, right? Right? In the
yes, I
dash,
create dash.
yeah, let's say you create the dashboard. Ultimately, do you think just creating a dashboard would be sufficient? Definitely no.
No.
Communicating the results which are appearing on the dashboard to your stakeholders or businessman, business people, that is really important, where AI cannot able to do that. Similarly, here also with the help of data science or generative AI, we can create the new business solution more effectively, but we need to communicate, interpret that solution more effective way so our business can improve in real world. That's what the goal. Further, code is not a problem at all. Make sense, Manoj?
Uh, can we also cover here NoSQL also, sir?
No SQL, no sir, in this course. Only SQL will cover, no SQL, no. If you want no SQL, there is a 5 to 8 classes there. We can give you the recording videos.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
Rajesh, yes, go ahead.
Hi, this is Rajshekhar. Yeah,
Rajshekar, go ahead.
yeah. My question is that, for example, we in ML we have a logistic regression, some few set of algorithms, right?
Correct.
That those algorithms will be used in those generative pre-trained transformers, or it will be like different traditional algorithms based.
See, generative AI works majorly on unstructured data.
Okay.
Okay. Unstructured means text data, image data, audio, video. At the moment, the word you have used logistic regression, which is for structured data, table data. So, majority of generative work based on the neural networks. So, from the drawbacks of logistic regression, only neural network were generated or evolved. So, for example, the moment, have you ever thought about how ChatGPT is giving the generate the text? It is recommending the next word. Next word, what we generate. That is a called next word recommendation. It can be predicted by using a concept of neural network, which is one of the, RNN, part of the RNN word. Right. So for this generative AI, all the concepts work by using the algorithms of neural network. But if you want to understand neural network, we need to understand about the logistic regression. The base concept for all the one is the logistic regression. The base concept of all these things, there is a concept of normal distribution. So everything being evolved from only one point called normal distribution. From normal
Okay.
distribution, everything being generated.
Okay, for basic initial understanding, we need ML. Then after
Exactly.
we need to learn in depth on CNN, RNN, and LSTM
Let me
and
show
those
you an example.
algorithms.
Let me show you an example.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yes, sorry, where I went. Yes, sorry. Okay. See, here I have a data like this: age, salaries. What is the x-axis? age, y-axis is salary. Based on this, I want to know who is going to buy house, right? So these are the buying house people. These are the non-buying house people.
Okay.
Simple. Our goal is machine learning is what it does. It draw a line. It's called boundary. Draw a boundary, which is separate who is buying able to buy the house or not able to buy house. So we clearly draw a line. That is what logistic regression. That is what simple is. But do you think real world data? See, the person here based on the age and salary only, right? Do you mean that the people who do not have a salary, they cannot able to buy a house? That's not the meaning, right? That's not the meaning, right? That's not the meaning from this, right? So
Yeah.
that can be possible. That's not the meaning, right? So let's say the data like this, maybe like this. Maybe I can draw a line like this. Right? So which one is more clear? First one is more clear. So this is data is called non-linear data. To predict, to analyze this kind of data, our machine learning could not able to help us. To analyze this kind of data, real world data, we are required to use deep learning models, which is neural networks. Understood, sir?
Yeah, I got it. For example, if I selected in a X company as a Gen AI developer, do they ask me to work on this kind of scenarios too if needed? Means what their focus will be on only the generative AI tasks?
You directly you are going to work on the neural networks and all. So
Okay.
they will use some data and so let's say you are working for hiring company. Let's say example, you are working for a hiring company, they will give you some resume. Can you tell me which is the best fit resumes for your requirement? Okay, they give 100 resumes or 1,000 resumes, automatically it processes. So for 1,000 resumes to select manually, it could take 2 days or 3 days of time, right? Or maybe 1 week of time. I don't want to spend that much of time. I want can be done within one day or within half an hour. So for that, what you do, you need to upload all the resumes and you need to find out which is the right resume for that. So you need to process. This is a text data. Resume is a text data, right?
Yeah.
To perform this, you need to clean the text data. To clean the text data, for that you need to use the NLP task, natural language processing, NLP methods, and then matching skills you identify. For that, you are going to use the neural networks and down. Right? But you want to understand in this case, I can also use a logistic regression also, but traditional model could not able to give you the better results. Right? So we can go with the deep learning method. So the drawback with the traditional method, it may not give the better results. So on one more drawback of the machine learning, if your volume of data is huge or higher volume of data, it could not able to give the better results or could not able to work. In that case, we can use the deep learning model. As we are living in the digital world day by day, minute by minute, second by second, data being generated huge. So that is the reason we are going to use the deep learning technique. That's what neural networks. Makes sense, Rajshekar ji?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, thanks for this.
Yeah. Next question, please. Okay. No questions, then shall I wrap up?
Just one more question,
Yes,
Koti.
please go ahead. Please go ahead.
So,
Sorry.
so yeah, this course is for, the next 6 months, right? So what happens to the sessions that if I happen to miss any sessions, would there be any recordings available anywhere?
So we have a standard LMS. There now the class which I'm taking, every class will be recorded. The sessions will be active for 1 year. So after the course completion of 1 year, even if required, you can get extra time based on the request. So every class will be recorded, every material will be uploaded to the portal, and WhatsApp group will be created for you. Any doubts you have, I will be there in the group. You can ask me. We can answer the questions. If as and required, after the class of, for example, 1.5 class, after the class also, you can sit with me. You can ask the question to resolve. I can resolve. Even after the class also, anything you can call mentors. As a mentor, you can call. My mentors will be there. I will be there. We can connect Teams or via phone also. You can connect. Depends on the availability. If you call me at 12 o'clock and can you help me? Could not be possible. Depends on set of available time. We can connect and discuss. That's the plan.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you.
And
Yes,
Koti, I have a question.
yes, Priya, madam.
Yeah. So, do you have the self-paced session, or how do you support for the self-paced session, please?
Self-paced means directly we did not directly record that. What are the previous batch videos you have? You can buy that.
Okay. So, if I have any doubt, can I please get back to you for clarification?
Self-paced means direct support could not be possible. You can write an email to the team. We can connect it. It doesn't require if you could not able to solve that. You can connect to our teams and we can solve it.
Okay.
Maybe weekly once, maybe bi-weekly once, like that.
Okay. That's okay. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Yeah, go ahead. Next question, please.
Hi, Koti. Akshay this side.
Yes, Akshay. Akshay, how are you?
I'm good, Koti. Due to some reason, I were not able to join the class from last 2 weeks. So I
Yes.
remember you were Excel. So after Excel, you directly started the CML or something
No,
happened?
SQL. First, we are going with SQL. We'll first today and tomorrow we will generate introduction. Monday
Mhm.
onwards, Friday, Saturday, Sunday there will be no class. Monday we are
Mhm.
going to start with the SQL.
Okay, so first you teach Excel, then you are going to start SQL, right?
Yes,
Okay, after SQL,
Python,
okay.
statistics, machine learning, deep learning, NLP, computer vision. Yeah, like the LLMs, track-based LLM, prompt-based LLMs, and the Llama Index, Crew.
Okay, I got it, I got the idea. I just wanted to know like something happened like
No.
except
Yeah,
Excel.
starting with
That
SQL only.
okay,
Excel,
no.
Excel based on the few people request we connect. Excel we never conduct daily basis. Few
Mm-hmm.
people request and we connect the Excel. Directly we connect the Excel. Starting with the SQL only prevention. Always.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yes, next please. Next question, please. Yes, Sushant ji.
Hi, Koti. I'm
Could you
asking
please
about
bit speak louder?
how you are teaching Gen AI. I'm asking syllabus, or do I need study data science for that Gen AI?
See, Gen AI data science is required. That's what I give an example of, right? So if you want to build no code based LLMs, nothing is required. You want to go with the code based LLMs and all, you must understand about the deep learning and all the concepts. That is the reason we started the first SQL database understanding, Python for coding base, so machine learning understanding, then deep learning, then these things.
Okay, and just a question. What about the placement support?
What is your background? Currently, are you
I have
working or what?
no like I'm fresher. I have 1 year experience as an analyst, and
Currently, are you working?
no, I left 1 year.
When you left?
1 year gap.
Now, see what we do for the freshers and all, we do provide some interns. So along with the trainings, we also develop some products. Let me show you some products which you are developed, which we developed. So there is a entry hubs which are keep on working our team on the AI. So what we will do that. This is the product which we develop. So this is the future with the help of AI entry hub. This is what we developed. So resume recommendations and all these are generative AI topics, everything we have developed. So for this, we will hire you as we will provide the interns on this project. Right.
Mm-hmm.
We can show the internships and then you can apply for a job.
Okay.
That is the way you can do. See, if you directly if you said with a 1 year gap, give me a job, no one will give you.
Yeah.
That is the hard truth.
For
If I said just
experienced persons.
I'll tell you what, just give me 2 minutes. I'll tell you. So that is the hard real truth as well as the hard fact. That is how you need to go first, do some projects, intern, do projects, learn the subject, then apply for a job. I'm working with the XYZ company as a KSR. I've done this projects, showcase that, and apply for a job. You will get a job. For experienced people, directly apply for a job, no. At least minimum you want to get a good package, 3 years or 2 years above. Even 1.5 year also. Showcase that last 1.5 year I'm working in Gen AI or deep learning. right? And then apply for a job, you will get good hike as well as a good salary. Just I learned the course and I am going to get give me a job, no one will help you. Showcase your current experience into this deep learning engineer, machine learning engineer, or AI engineer, or AI specialist, or deep learning specialist, or data scientist, consultant like that. Sir, just learn the course. No, just learn the course means can I go? No. What you have to do? What are the projects currently you are working? You are coming based on that. Do 3 to 4 projects. Put those projects, showcase those projects in GitHub, and do in depth of this project, in and out, and put those projects in your resume. Apply for a job. Then very highly likely, very highly likely chances to get a good job for the experienced people. Yes, clear?
Yeah, Koti sir, I'm
Yes,
connecting
madam.
from Australia, and I'm just wondering
Yeah,
how
madam.
can you help
Yes,
me to get some jobs here? What kind of support you can give it? You can give.
madam, let me be honest with you. We have few students who were in Australia. They are working. They have learned course from KSR. They are working in Power BI, Power Platform, on data science. Some of the bank like Commonwealth Bank, they are working. ANZ, Australia, New Zealand Bank. So in your case, madam, be honest with you. If I said something, madam, we can provide a job and all, we can help you. Honestly, not true. What we
Okay.
can do that we can help you to get more calls using LinkedIn. We can make your portfolio. We can design a portfolio. We can prepare a resume. Right. We can help you to crack. We can take your mock interview. But in terms of job in Australia, honestly, no, madam. I don't want to give the false promises just because of you join the course, just because of money.
Okay. So can I mention as I did an internship remotely in your place with KSR?
Are you working currently?
I was working as a software tester earlier. Now I'm
Currently, are you
studying.
working?
I'm not working in IT currently. I have been working as a software tester earlier, and
See,
I'm studying now.
okay, see, you were studying on your, yes, definitely. In that case, you can show you have done some interns and everything. You can show that. That works for you. But I don't know honestly how job market is there, how it works and all. But overall, I knew. But in your region where you are living in state, let's say Melbourne, Sydney, somewhere where you're living, I don't know how the job market is there. I cannot blindly promise you. But the number of calls would increase if you put the resume intern and all.
Okay. Okay, all good. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Next question, please. Okay. No further questions. Even you can ask me tomorrow also the question. You can think. You can ask me a number of questions. I'm more than happy to answer. Yes, Rajashekar, please.
Yeah. One last question.
Yes,
How
please,
about the
please.
job market of Gen AI in coming couple of months or coming starting quarter of 2026? Is any idea?
Sir, market just started, sir. Let me tell you one story, sir. One story I'll tell you about myself only. I was passed out in around, I don't want to remember, I was BTech graduate from JNTU, Hyderabad campus. I got the 4 lakh package in 2000, some year, forget about, I don't want to tell that here. Uh, I said, no, I want to go for an MBA, for MBA. After MBA, I did not like it actually. So I want to be an expert, someone who would be good at management and technological and technology and manage business. I was doing research when I was in first year of MBA. I felt that there is no term of data science, there is no term of AI, there is no term of machine learning, nothing. There is a term called only analytics. When I passed out the college, I did not get a job in campus. Fortunately, as a fresher, I got a job immediately in off campus. Do you know how many companies were there in India at that time for analytics or data science across India? Less than 100 who are using actively. Everyone question me, you have spent 20 lakhs for MBA. Now you are saying that you are going for analytics against software job. Like the way analytics was boom just 15 years ago, less than 15 years ago. Now, Gen AI, everything has just started, guys. Just 1 year ago. It's a 1 year baby. This is the, I mean, I whether join the course, not join, that is a different story. Forget about it. Just because of joining the course, I'm not saying this all. Just started wherever you learn your wish. Just boom started in the world Gen AI. Majority of the projects which are in POC stage, proof of concept, which are not evolved in real world, which is going to happen, which is going to be true in 1-2 years. As a person, as a human being, it is the right time to enter into Gen AI or data science, you can say, or agentic actually. Wherever you learn the course, forget about it. Doesn't matter for me. But the only thing is, this is the right time to enter. Very, very niche market. When I joined, when you join the companies, there is, I don't know how many are working in my company. When I joined first company, we have a niche pay, niche skill pay. The people who are having a niche skill, for them, they pay extra salary apart from the current salary. Every quarter, they pay 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, like that. Bonus. Like the same thing is going to happen for Gen AI also. None of the professional who works teach you in depth. Someone say that I know the prompt engineer, I'm a Gen AI specialist. Baba, prompt engineer just is a bullshit. Just one day visit, you can learn it. But actually, you need to learn how to build an application which could help your business. That's what you learn. So you will tell that, okay, I can build the Llama model and all. Building a model is not important. How the model is going to be utilized for your business, how it will create revenue for your business, that is important. That is what we are going to teach in my course. That's what you need to learn. Makes sense,
got it.
Raja?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. See, everything, see, guys, in the data science industry or everything, or in the Gen A, everything broadly classified Gen A or data science, end of the day, why they're doing all these things? They're spending millions and billions of dollars because to save the business, right? To save the cost effect, right? Cost effect. You are not just, I know the tools, I know ChatGPT tool. Give me 50 lakhs. They give. No, boss, no one will. You would be in a position to build your own application, which could help to the business. That's how think in the direction, so that you will be in a good position. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. Next question, please.
Sir, Arun here. So how about the fee structure?
35,000, sir, single installment. If you go with the 2 installments, 40,000.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Now, any questions, guys? Any doubt? Any questions? Next, further question, please.
So,
Thank-
Koti,
Yes,
is this
go ahead,
the
please.
only time? Is this the only time for this class, or do you have any other sessions for the
So
same class? Like,
morning also one session is going, sir, which is in the middle. Once you're done, we'll start the new batch, and next 2 months, we'll start another batch at 8:30. But that batch will start with NLP with Gen AI, computer with Gen AI, not going with the basics onwards.
okay. So when you say the other batch already started, like at what stage are you guys in the
Now
one
we
that?
completed SQL. Further, we completed SQL, Python, everything been done. Now we are in the middle of the EDA. So for that,
Oh.
there we are going to discuss tomorrow normal distribution concept tomorrow morning.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Indian time in the evening. Indian time in the morning. That will work better for me. So that's the reason I'm asking.
You know Python. If you know Python and all, you can join that batch also. No problem.
I mean, how much Python do I need? I mean, I know like at least like the basics of it and how to use some packages, but not like in-depth knowledge of any packages.
See,
So,
you need a deep learning pandas and all required. So
okay.
then that is required, sir.
Okay.
So what
I
I
mean,
would suggest, if you have that, you can join there. You can go here also. You can start with the SQL and all. There you can go with the EDA and all. You can go there. That's it. That's you can join. So you can to save some time.
oh yeah, that helps a lot. I mean, if I can join my time in the evenings, Indian time morning, that will help me a lot.
Yeah, you can join that also. That also, because both batches teach by me only, right? It is not a problem.
Right. Exactly. That's the reason I'm asking you. Okay, perfect. I'll reach out separately and I can get those details.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thank you.
Next question, please. Thank you, guys. Yes, Pallavi.
At what extent of mathematics is needed for this course?
Mathematics,
Because I
see,
seen almost AI, it's a compulsory level of the
madam,
somewhat.
you required to be and see, you required to be understand about the derivatives and partial derivatives and calculus. Calculus is not much, but see, there is a concept. Everything will be done. There is a gradient descent. Is a concept forward propagation, backward propagation. That concept teach a lot, but I can teach you from very basics onwards. Don't worry about that. Even if I want, I can show you also how I teach that concept of that, which is a part of deep learning actually. Activation functions optimizers. This is the concept where you use the gradient descent and all. See, this is the functions you need to, this is the function you need to know about the in depth of it. But with just for understanding purpose is required if you want to be an expert. But to understand the level of work we are doing in the real world, it is not much needed.
Okay. And one more question. Currently, I'm working as a analyst, but the role is not in-depth to the analyst as a part of 5 hours work. So is it
Okay.
able from the KSR to get a 3 hours of a internship or something kind of?
So currently we are working A and apply for an internship does not make sense, madam.
So rest of the three, if I enter for interviews, so they will be asking for the 8 hours of compulsory. So I'm currently
No.
working.
So are you working currently or not working?
Currently working.
So then you're then how can you say that you are just applying the internship? Does not make sense. Then what you do, your current experience itself showcase that you are working in Gen AI or deep learning engineer.
Okay.
That's how you can get a job easily, better job hike. See, madam, now you are earning, let's say 20 lakhs. Will you go for 10 lakhs? No, right?
No.
You will go for 30 lakhs, right? 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs, right? In that
Yeah.
case, what you say that I just learned the course, give me 30 lakhs, no one will give you.
Okay.
So what you have to do is showcase your current experience already working in data science or Gen AI, then get a job. That is how you have to do.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Next question. Next question, please. If no questions, tomorrow also you can use the same link. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.